Hey there, today we're going to be answering the most frequently asked questions about Circular. Let's get into it. Number one, we've been asked this quite a lot recently. What are the next updates concerning the ring itself, but also the app? Now, over the past couple of weeks, we've been adding improvement to the stability, which was a huge problem for so long. We've had issues with connectivity to the ring. We've been pushing new updates so that we don't have these issues anymore. Pretty recently, we focused on new features. You probably saw the stress circle analysis, looking how we can derive stress based on your biometrics and how they can change over time, even looking at prediction over 2 hours. If you didn't see that, you can check it out in the app right now. And integration as well has been one of our focuses. These are really requested features. So we've been integrating Circular data with HealthKit for iOS, but also Google Fit for Android. But what's to come? That's the big question. I'm not sure how much I can spoil here.
Go for it.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to show you some parts of it, but this is one big feature we've been wanting to release. Right now inside of the app, you will notice we do a lot of run energy analysis, and that's based off a lot of metrics. And it's mostly focusing on activity analysis, how much you're timing your heart, your steps, your calories, all of these metrics, but there's nothing specific, just like other devices like this one can do, where you can hit play, start a sports session, and really dig deep into a report of that sports session. Now let's try it. I have my phone ready here, and I'm going to show you parts of what it can do. So I click here on sports sessions, which is going to be the soon to be released circle. You hit start a sports session, you choose the sport you're going to do, hit start, and go for a run or a walk. In this case, it's going to be a run. Let's go. Okay, so we're back from a marathon. Of course, that isn't true, but let's see what it told us. You need to know that there are two types of acquisitions. There's one where you wear the ring all the time, during the day, during the night, and it's going to take a lot of metrics, up to once every 2 minutes if you're on performance mode. In this specific mode, it's more similar to the live mode, so it's going to take data way more often because, well, we want to be as accurate as possible when it comes to your sports sessions. So here I'm going to click on the sports session I just recorded. Big novelty, of course, is going to be this GPS tracking. So you know exactly where you went for a run, for a bike ride, whatever sport you did, and you're going to get a summary. The summary is going to show you your speed, it's going to show you your calories burned, but most importantly, it's going to show you your heart rate during your activity. And this might not seem like a huge deal, but to be able to attain very precise HR during activity, well, it's quite a struggle. If you're new to this community, you can also check out our newsletter where we post about what new features are coming out or soon to be released. And you can also scroll through our feedback on our website. This feedback section is more about upvotes in the community, what features people and Circular users want to see. The most upvoted ones we try to prioritize. So definitely give that a go if you're a Circular user and let us know what features you want next. Question number 2, why is there no payment available with PayPal? Okay, yeah, PayPal for now is not accepted on our store for one simple reason. We can't, and it's going to be really soon. We're going to be accepting PayPal pretty soon. But the way these payment processors work is they're very afraid of pre-orders, which does make sense. They might take more risks if the company they work with cannot refund a whole lot of people at the same time. So what they do is usually stay away from companies that cannot deliver in a timely manner. For now, we deliver in 3 to 4 weeks, so they do not accept it yet. But once we have some inventory, yeah, we'll definitely be accepting PayPal. Okay, next question. You're slow on ring deliveries. When will the orders for Slim Ring be shipped? Yeah, that's a huge one. As you probably or probably not know, in the history of Circular, we've been having huge troubles delivering customers. We changed manufacturers twice. We went through COVID, through the raw materials, so the electronic components, completely going overpriced. It's been very complicated, but now we're with a manufacturer here in France that does what they should do, which is working. So now we have as many as we want, and we can scale. So we went from last year being able to deliver in probably 6-7 months to now 3 to 4 weeks if you place an order. Although starting in 1 month and a half, 2 months, we're finally going to be normal. Going to be delivering you instantly. Okay, next one. When will you bring out the Slim in gold or silver? Yeah. So our first version of our ring, which wasn't the greatest, at least was customizable. So you could change the outer part of the ring and add as many colors or materials that you wanted to. That was the idea. What we did, in fact, do is launch with 4 colors. So you had black, rose gold, silver, and gold. And that met its audience, of course. Being able to customize your ring is a huge deal for us. When we got this new ring on the market, the Slim ring I'm wearing right now, we decided to test it out. So we started with the black one, which was the most popular from our experience with our first version. And it's just now that we're testing out new colors. So it's gonna be available pretty soon. I don't have an exact timeline of when it's gonna be released, but we're testing, and our team are testing different materials and surface finishes. Also, regarding that, I saw a lot of comments about customers saying, well, will the Pro make a comeback? The answer to that is yes. They're gonna make a comeback, and it's gonna be way better than the first version. So get ready to see a Pro 2 coming out in the next couple of months. It's gonna be personalizable as well. You'll be able to customize it. It's gonna be a bit more powerful than the Slim device, and it's gonna be more sturdy, waterproof, which was our biggest issue with the Pro 1. So be on the lookout for that. All right, next one. Will notifications for missed calls and apps be available? Yeah, there's some explaining on that today. So when we first started Circular, even way back on our Kickstarter campaign, which you can see this beautiful design page, ironical, but yeah, we said we would do missed calls. So the idea here is you receive a notification from a certain source on your phone. It's going to make your ring vibrate. It's going to be, for example, you can say, hey, I want that whenever somebody calls me or a specific sender sends me a message, it's going to make the ring vibrate. And the idea is that you can personalize which sources you want a notification for. It turns out it's way more complex than what we thought. So we completely got rid of it from our website. We no longer sell this feature as when we do. And we started doing this since we started discovering it's a bit more complex than initially we thought. So technically, not to get into too many details, but what you need is a background connection to the ring that is constant with your phone. Otherwise, you're going to have delays in getting your notifications, which is pretty logical. But in order to do that, it's pretty complicated, especially for the code we use and the language we use to make our apps. We are working on it, but it's still going to take some time, and it's not to be expected in the next 2-3 months. It's going to be a bit of it. All right, next one. Are you going to be improving the accuracy of the sensors? No, but yes, but no. The sensors itself are the same. Making hardware changes is very complicated and takes time. You don't want to wait when you're a customer. Although, we are going to improve the algorithms, and this is what our data science team is doing. So, for example, the sleep staging is a separate algorithm working with machine learning and a lot of data, and we try to improve it all the time, really. And we are going to launch a new version of our sleep staging algos very soon, which we're testing right now internally, and yeah, accuracies are pretty good. We're probably above industry standard with this new algorithm. What are you going to do to improve customer service related broken and non-functioning rings? It takes weeks to resolve. Yes, that's a terrible problem. On a business perspective, it's pretty simple. Number one, we're going to expand our support team. We have a couple agents working for us, and we're going to expand the team so that you get answers faster. And number two, delays for replacements are highly correlated to how many rings we make. Of course, we send new rings to replacement rings if yours breaks down, if it doesn't have to break down, if it's a malfunction. So if right now when you place an order it takes you 3 weeks to get a ring, well, a replacement ring you should be counting for at least 3 weeks to 4 weeks wait. So I said though at the beginning we're improving our scaling for manufacturing, so in 1.5 months from now we're going to be delivering at the same time you place an order. And that's going to be true as well for replacements. So yeah, in about 2 months you should have your replacements as soon as you ask for it. Oh, also you can contact our great support agents at this email address. Alright, last one for this video. How do you guys handle the quality and craftsmanship of the ring do you make a ring that lasts for a long time, and what are your expectations when it comes to quality? Yeah, I mean, of course I'm going to answer, we've always and we always strive to make the best quality products. Our first version could definitely be improved, and we learned a lot from it. So this current version, for example, has 3 times the amount of coating for scratch resistance than our older version. Is completely sealed and waterproof. I even went diving at the beginning of the year 25 meters with it. So we do extensive testing now. We have machines internally. We test for scratches, for drop resistance, and all of these things that we did in a limited section. All right, that's it for today. If you have other questions, please ask our team, post on Reddit, on Facebook, wherever you want, and we'll definitely try to make other videos. I think we'll make other videos of this format to answer even the toughest questions. Honestly, we're at a stage where we want to learn from you, so go ahead, ask your burning questions, and see ya.